Okay. You're on.
I see that. So, hi, May.
Hi, Lynn.
How are you?
Super.
Great. So, we're here today to have a little interview with you before you head off to the Amazon. So, why don't you take us a little minute and tell us why you're going and a minute about yourself for those that don't know you.
Okay, great. So just in case you don't know me, I am May Vu, and I do work on helping divorced moms who are dating again and helping them let love in so that the money will come. And I am actually going to take a whole month to head to the Amazon in April. I haven't been off grid for a month for a long, long time. So I'm really excited about that. Just even the thought of not having a tablet or a computer with me is super amazing. And for some reason, when I heard about this trip to the Amazon with Kimberly Sherry, I am immediately just like touched and moved by it, and I keep getting really teary eyes about it, thinking about what's possible. So that's really all the reason why I'm going. So that's the initial, yes, I'm coming, and I don't know why I'm going, but I'm going to go.
Yeah. So, what's got you most excited about getting ready for your trip and going?
Well, as I'm getting closer and closer to it, I don't like to do research, but I like being around people who like to do research so that I can just glean from them. So my sweetheart, honey, Keith, is coming with me, and he has been doing tons of research, and he found this video by this man named Graham. Oh God, I can't think of his last name. Anyway, and he has been going to the Amazon and doing the ayahuasca ceremony for the last 10 years or something like that. And he did a TED Talk that was banned by TED of all organizations, which is really heartbreaking when I found that out. But I did find the TED Talk, and we watched it, and it was so
Awesome.
beautiful about reaching consciousness. And apparently this ayahuasca medicine plant, it's a tree in the Amazon, and you take it, there's a whole ceremony about cutting it down, making it into a tea, and then drinking it, and it is an hallucinating material that will help me access a deeper consciousness, which of course scared the heck out of me, my logical side. But on the other side, it excites me to no end.
Cool. So, what can you tell us about the ceremony you're going to do? Anything yet?
So the funny practical part is that I'm going to be vomiting and pooping a lot. That's pretty much it.
I'll sign up for that.
Oh, and I'm supposed to be wearing white. That's why we're wearing white today. I'm trying out my ceremonial clothes. They're like, what? You want me to drink this disgusting tasting, smelling tea, and after I drink it, it's going to make me throw up and even have, go out the other end. And
Yeah.
I'm wearing white, and I'm in the jungle, and I'm going to be puking. Okay, great. Sign me up for that. Wait, how many times do I get to do that? 5 times? Wow, cool!
So how far back in the jungle, or how long will it take you to get to where you're going?
I have no idea. I think so we're flying into Iquitos, and then in the morning we're taking a river into the jungle. So like when you Google the Amazon images, you see that big snaky looking river. I think I'm going to be on that.
Call it the Amazon River.
Oh yeah, that one. Did I say I don't do research?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I just said yes to life, and I show up and go, wow, I think this is a big body of water.
Yeah. So if your guides tell you not to swim in it, don't swim in it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to get water shoes. Like, I'm not touching the dirt. This is going to be fun.
It's like all there is.
Yeah. And I saw like pictures of big snakes and everything. It's like, ooh, yay.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
by
just
the
make
way,
them your friend. Yeah.
isn't the Amazon River one of those things like the the Wall of China where you can see from space? That's one of the big thing, right?
It might be. It's pretty
I think.
big.
Anyway, somebody Google that and tell me.
Yes, we'll have to do that. So.
Yes, as you can tell, I'm so ready for this trip, right?
And
I
how many days, hours, minutes, and seconds before you leave?
I don't know. I
Oh,
fly
okay, good.
out sometimes next Wednesday.
Sometime
Yeah.
next
No,
Wednesday. Okay,
Tuesday.
good.
No,
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Something like that. I'll get
Next
there.
week. Yeah,
Yes.
you're already on the green juice, aren't you? So tell me. So I know that you've been practicing eating Amazon food.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, okay, so
And how do you know it's Amazon food?
as part of the suggested way of eating,
Uh-huh.
in order to help the plant medicine do its work in the most gentle way on
Mm-hmm.
our body, because apparently this plant is so strong that the first thing it will do is detox you. So all the lifetimes, I'm almost 50, so 50 years of eating salt, sugar, additives, natural flavorings, all that crap
Yes.
that's not good for me, is in me. And so this thing is going to go, "Wah! Let's get it out of you," right? So
Yes.
we're
Yes.
trying to get as much of that or as clean as we can before we go in there, so that she doesn't have to do such big work on my poor little body. So we're supposed to eat just plain rice, a little fish, a little chicken, lots of
Mm-hmm.
vegetable, nothing processed, no dairy, no caffeine, no alcohol, and
No
simple,
sugar.
just simple, no sugar, which
Yeah.
is like not possible. So I
Not possible.
I don't know. You
Challenging them.
can't get off sugar and salt. Not in the United States. Living here anyway. I
Not
tried.
unless you cook it all yourself.
Right. So
But so
so
tell me,
yeah.
how important is this trip for you? How is it important?
Oh, it's hard not to talk about it and not get all teary about it. It's just so moving and so deep in my soul for some reason. I don't even know the full extent of it. But in my work with women, you know how I teach us about the peasant and the princess and the priestess part of ourselves. You know, the peasant is the everyday woman who works really hard and who does everything, and then the princess is the part of us that really knows our birthright and how we should be treated and what's her worth. And then the priestess part is this deep knowing and this deep wisdom. That's what this is for me. It's like it's spending almost a month in the jungle, getting connected and consciously getting connected with my priestess self, um, and putting her first, because usually my peasant runs my day of all the obligations and responsibilities and making money and raising kids and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
now it's just me and my priestess in the jungle, and my consciousness. What's that? Like
Yeah.
I watch these big fancy video about these people that have done it, and they're all so so glamorous and mystical and all that. I don't know, I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I just can feel it. I can feel something bigger wanting to talk to me. I can feel her um, gently and insistently guiding me. So I'm listening and I'm going.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah.
So um, that's awesome.
What happened? You just hit. I just hit something. What moved you right
We're
there?
just trying to capture all that and just sometimes the stuff that really moves us and brings us to tears is real challenging to talk about and to put into words.
Yeah, yeah,
And and I get that, and So I'm just wondering if you took a step and went a level deeper, what would you share with us?
Um, I I love my life as is, and I love all the comfort that we have, and the luxury and the privilege that we have here. And I'm also really missing the simple part of me, the part that doesn't have to dye her hair, doesn't have to look good, doesn't have to be camera ready, doesn't have to, even have matching clothes. I don't know. Just the stinky part, the
Yeah.
sweaty and all of that. And I miss her. I miss her terribly. And I miss that, just that time, that space to be with something more.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's what it is for me um, is that's what I'm saying yes to, is to just go and be with the the simpler me.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
and breathe that air and breathe that dirt and get connected to the dirt again, which I'm so not. So you can see my face, so micro,
Yeah, I know.
major, macro expression about that. But there's something that is calling. And I am very fearful of, not fearful, but I have, I get really nauseated with anything. That's why I don't do drugs and I don't smoke marijuana. I don't do any of that stuff because I don't get the good feeling, the high stuff. I just get really nauseated and sick. And so
Uh-huh.
that's why it, all that stuff never tempted me. But so I'm kind of curious to see what will come out of this one. Like, all right, so I'm gonna go be really sick and throw up, and am I gonna get access to anything worthwhile? So there is a little hesitation.
Yeah. So are we going to hear from you while you're gone?
I hope not.
I know, huh? It's like we want to, but yeah.
Yeah, like, well, actually, wait, let me take that back. You can hear from me if you want to, but you have to play at a different realm. So right now, you're used to getting a hold of me with phone calls and phone and computers and Facebook and all that. Well, to get a hold of me or hear from me, just think about me while I'm in the jungle, and you'll get a feeling. I promise you. So we're gonna practice communicating at this level rather
Yeah.
than at the phone level. I think that's gonna be super fun, and I can't wait to hear what your experiences are when you think about me in April, because I'm gonna be gone all of April 6th until May 2nd, pretty much out of range. And so just anytime you think of me and then notice what body sensation you get or what thoughts come, that would be me communicating back. And then see what we can develop and reconnect that telepathic communication.
Oh, that
Yay!
sounds like fun.
I know! It'll be a great experiment. So I totally invite you all to do that. And if you are in my Hot Life, Hot Love community, just post it on Facebook. If not, just post it on my wall.
Okay.
Mayvu on the wall, and or Mayvu Coach fan page. And we will, when I come back, I can look at that and go, oh, look at that! And, I could put my side of it together and see what happens. I
So,
love going to play.
yes, so cool. I look forward to that part. So you're doing the ceremony 5 times, and what are you doing between ceremonies?
Apparently resting and preparing for the ceremony. It's a whole process. It's not just like, oh, let's take a tea bag and put it in hot water. I don't think so.
No.
And I get to hang out with shamans in the jungle, and with Kimberly Sherry, which is an amazing intuitive healer. She's going to do her Wealth Without Worry
Mhm.
course. while we're there, and then we'll do
Okay.
tons of meditation. And Gregory Joseph will be there too. He's an amazing pain body healer. He will, oh my God, every time I get on a Skype call with Gregory and I just look at him and I would just start crying. He's an amazing healer. If you don't know him, contact me, Facebook me, and I'll introduce you to him. If you have any kind of pain in your body or long time illnesses, cancer, anything, let me know. And so Gregory Joseph will be there with me, and then Alexis, oh God, I forgot his last name. I don't really know what Alexis does yet, but I have 20 something days to find out. But I just know his essence. He's amazing too.
Yeah.
So it's so deep and connected. And then I'll get to hang out with my sweetheart Keith Cuddy back,
No,
who
that's
is
the best part, right?
right, and he's an amazing photographer. So we're gonna
Yes.
be taking pictures and
I
do
am
all
so looking forward to that when he comes back, to seeing those pictures.
that. Yeah, right.
You know? Yeah.
Right. Like I'll take a picture of like the snake wrap around his leg or something. Nah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Well, that would be fun.
No.
And then tell me how he got out, right?
No.
Or the big 8-legged thing that crawls around your outside of your tent or something. No, you're not having any of those either?
I have a bubble around me, and I don't create any drama around things like that. So, put that bubble around me.
When I go different places, I just try to, actually, I make agreements with such things, and if you're close enough for me to kill you, you're dead, and otherwise have a nice day.
Yeah, and I just bless them and thank them, and I said,
Yeah.
I like to see you from afar, like over there. That would be great. Don't,
And you know,
don't come
it
here.
works.
Yeah, it does. I know.
It does. It's just amazing. So,
yeah. I even went to a ghost hotel one time for Halloween fun thing to do with Keith, and we stay at this ghost hotel, and I made agreement with the ghost that, you know, they can only mess around with me, but they can't hurt me, and that they can't touch me.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I'm going to tell you this story. So anyway, so I was sleeping, and I'm like sleeping next to this window, and you can't walk on the outside of the window. It's a second floor, and the flooring is really old, so no one can walk up there, so they bar the window. So there's no access, right? I'm sleeping, and then I hear this 3 knocks on the freaking window to wake me up, and I was like, oh my God, that's them. They're coming in to scare the heck out of me. So I'm all like, okay, that was funny, but that's all you get to do, okay? And then I kind of like tried to go back to sleep, and I can feel them laughing on the other side, you know, like I can hear them going, watch this, and bang, 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 and then they go, ah, look at how cute. Like that's so weird. Anyway, and then during dinner, I saw this really freaky white cat. It's not a black cat. White cat with all these hair and everything, and it's just like really a freaky cat. So we're like looking at this thing, and then so that night when I was sleeping, I already made a contract. I'm like, you can't touch me. You can only scare me and have fun, but you can't touch me, right? I am telling you, I'm lying there sleeping with like this, you know, and I felt the damn cat walk underneath my calves. Of course, it's not possible, right? Because I'm on the bed.
Yes.
But I felt that energy of the cat's fur rub against my legs like that. I jumped up and like, okay, you've gone too far. You touched me now. You're not allowed to. And it was so funny. Anyway, we had a lot of fun.
So what, did it run away? Or just sit there like a cat and look at you?
No, there was no cat in the room.
Well, I got that part.
It was just the energy. No, it just kind of like, I woke up and then, you know, like I'm back in my thing. Like I was all like, you guys got too close. That's not okay. Anyway, all right. This is. Have we captured it? Are we good to go?
Yeah. Do you have any last minute things that are pressing for you to share with us?
I do. I invite you all to join me to like spend some time. Just think about me and play with me telepathically and see what will come up for you and for us, and that we. So the whole point of doing this ceremony five different days is to create healing in my physical body, in my subconsciousness, but also in the world's subconsciousness. So we're all one. So as I go through it, you're going through it too, if you allow that connection to happen. So
So is there one last question? So like while you're doing these ceremonies, is there a certain time or day that we should tune in?
you know, I don't believe
Or
in working that linearly.
okay, good.
Yeah, you know.
We'll just know, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
Quantum
good.
timing. So if you think about me in your dream, great, we connected. If you think about me when you're awake, great, we're connected. We're connected
Awesome.
any which way. Don't make it hard.
Okay, good. We'll make it
Yep.
easy.
Yeah.
Thanks, May. Have a great time.
I will. Thank you so much for asking and being here with me. I look forward to bringing back and sharing all the fun stories about this trip and the vision and the insight.
Great. I
Yeah.
look forward to that. Thanks.
Bye everyone. Have a wonderful
Bye-bye.
month of April.